Have you ever talked to a girl, or are you just mentally incapable of doing so? Either way, you still got no peaches. But don't worry, King, stay strong. I have the perfect game for you. It will teach you about the techniques when talking to women. And maybe, when you go out, you stop talking to the voices in your head and approach a women creature. Hello and welcome people to Huniepop, the amazing game of loneliness. I was forced to buy it, but when I played it, I liked it. It's not bad, it's quite the opposite. It's fun. It enables the one cog in my brain to function. It tests my mind and my whole nervous system. It even makes my whole desktop act up and my recording quality trash. I couldn't fix the issue, but I made it a little bit better by changing the aspect ratio. This game does not know what 9020 by 1080 is. The only option you have is 640 by 480. And in order to have the whole screen of the game is to go to the game folder, right click the .exe and go to properties. And from there, enable run in 640 by 480 resolution. Incompatibility. Only run the game from the folder in order to make the change work. There we go. Now you can play and get your cursor a million miles away from the button in order to click it. I can't even change the picture because my mouse cursor goes out of the screen into my second monitor, and when I click my computer gets an aneurysm. Getting a 4-line token match gives me a high dose of dopamine and a comment from the female creature. It's a strategy story rich 18+ puzzle game, just like Candy Crush, besides the adult content. You can move one token diagonally and vertically. You have to match one token type with two or more of the same type. Simple concept, but a difficult implication. There are 4 types of tokens: romance, town, sexuality and flirtation. Each girl likes and hates a specific type of token. There are also bells, which give you bonus moves, passion, which increases the value of token combos, sentiment, which you need for your powers, and the broken hearts, which give him cardiac arrest. There are many powers in the game, but use the ones which give you moves or which turns the broken hearts into bells. At the start of each game, try to get passion and sentiment tokens, and when you have close to 0 moves left, use all of your powers. Just don't be like me and foolishly not look at the amount of moves you have. Also, you can talk with women and you will learn a lot about them. It will give you honey, which is used to upgrade your abilities. You get honey through giving the girls gifts and answering their questions. Every girl likes a specific item and there are icons below the gifts which indicates what they like and love. We get money through finishing a date. Each woman will ask you a question and you have to answer it correctly. Go to the game week and lie to their face. That's basically what I did. You have to keep them fed so you can give gifts to them, talk to them or go on dates with them. There are 4 parts of the day: morning, afternoon, evening and night. You have to get all of the hearts and date the female at night for the sex scene. Then you get a bonus round in which you have infinite moves and match tokens to give her pleasures until you reach the climax. Just hope you don't run out of moves before that, which happens to me every time. Let me tell you, the frustration of having one move left and the game pranks you by showing you the fat chance to win or get a move, just to drop the second after you lose, or when you accidentally match the broken hearts and join your ancestors in hell. I had to hold my biggest urge to stab the woman in the neck. I have a love-hate relationship with this game. It treats me with the best matches ever, and on the other side it throws me. I've awoken my parents multiple times due to the constant harassment of my desk at night, like the typical British family. After each date your score goes higher until 5000, as well after each date you get a very intimate photo. You get panties after every sex scene, which combined together unlocks the alpha mode. Basically hell, not recommendable for the lighthearted. That's everything for the gameplay part. Now let's talk about women. Lola, my beloved, the best character in the game. She's a flight attendant who is an independent woman and a caffeine addict. Bailey, the shy Indian yoga teacher. Kayana, a mother at the age of 21 who is a hairdresser, a dropout and a gym addict. Tiffany is a college girl whose mother is a whore. Jessie, Tiffany's mother, an adult actress with alcohol problems. Nikki, the absolute nerd of the year. I hate her. She is the average gamer girl and stereotypes you by your gender. Audrey, the absolute drug addicted complaining bitchy bimbo. Aiko, the yellow fever dream, an Asian competitor in the Montenegrin Sleep Olympics. Kiri, your sex addicted guy to fuck women and at some point is available to date. Momo, the cat girl. You can summon her when you buy a bag of goldfish and throw it at the Downwood Park. You will become her master and she will live rent-free in your walls. There is a secret character you can unlock. Give the magazine in your inventory to Q and she will give you a strange object. You have to use it at nighttime at Turtle Beach. Try to give it to the girl but don't talk to her. Then leave. The secret character named Celeste will appear. She's my other favorite character in the game. She's a space girl who you can date in the evening or at night. She has big boobs as well. And the final character who you get after you fucked all the bitches in the game. Tyatina, the love goddess. Your final challenge and the end of the game. Conclusion. I read the game Ace out of boobs. Very good game. Fulfills a person's sexual desire desires and improves the virginity shot. I get a big satisfaction from winning and matching their bonus round tokens. Getting a lewd picture of a female creature feels even greater, but the process of trying to win makes me fucking melt my brain and get a schizophrenic episode, making my mom come in my room to forcefully put the normal pills in my mouth and take them. And all of a sudden the walls around me become white and soft, my hands feel tired and a psychiatrist holding me against the wall just to see my mom leave the white room in distress. You should buy the game, only fix the aspect ratio and do not auto tap so it can be playable. Adios mi amigos, have a nice day, roll the outro. We're not done yet, there is more. Hello and welcome people to Huniepop the second, the heir of Huniepop the first, but with a twist. The game has a much bigger storyline, not like in the first one of you being the biggest virgin on the world and you need to get laid, but now two horny female beings are destroying worlds if they're not satisfied during their period, and you're the protagonist. The gameplay mechanic is similar but different. You're going to date two girls at once and you have to keep an eye on one more thing, the girl's stamina. If she runs out of stamina, you have to do 4 more turns to play with her. Each girl has 5 stamina bars and you can change between both of them. Working Hearts now remove their stamina, then remove your score. But that doesn't make it easier, my friend. Keep in mind you have to get 4 stamina to change to her, and many of the times the other girl has 3 stamina, and sometimes the stamina token is positioned in a way where you need 1 more move to give her more, but she has only 1 bar left. Remember that you have moves as well. You don't use money now, you use fruit currency for each token type, and honey has been removed too. You need to buy and give some juice, shoes and items to the woman to slightly move the experience bar. You have to talk to them and learn more about them in order to buy more upgrades and progress further, but that costs stamina, and stamina is important. But by talking to women you will discover their baggage, and 90% of the time it's fucking trash. But if you want to keep upgrading your skills you have to. Either way, good luck getting to 5k. At some point I got a mental breakdown of failing every time and getting the same line from the girl that I put every good game's bonus feature, cheat engine. I lost a lot of time trying to match a single token just to get trolled by the game and give myself a stroke. I had to use it and it's more fun and relieving to my non-existent blood pressure. When you have done 24 double dates, you're going to fight the final boss of the game, the 2 female beings from above. You have to go through 4 rounds, and after each round the beings will change forms. When you finally finish the game, after years of grinding, you earn new cosmetics too. Purchase the schizo mode and the non-stop mode if you're feeling a little more masochist, and a loot picture from Key, your guide from both games. Let's talk about the interesting and unique girls who are either they pop my eardrums or make me listen to the average Manchester female. We have Lola, my beloved, who has made her own designer company and her 3 baggages just remove my soul from the body. Jessie, the MILF, who is back and seems to have more severe alcoholic addiction and depression. Lilian, the average suicidal emo girl who might not be even 18. Even the game says it's questionable. Zoe, I'm sorry, but I think she has broken out of the asylum or some shit. She doesn't even talk like a normal human being. I believe she's a schizo. Sarah, the average anime fangirl who pops my eardrums and then I have to explain to my mom why I became deaf from a novel porn game. She doesn't shower as well. Liliani, a Filipino slave who is one of the alright women in the game. Candy's nuts in your mouth. I'm sorry, but I couldn't hold myself. Her name is Candice. My sense of humor has been so damaged that I cannot say her name without pulling a Disney joke. She's a stripper and a future dementia patient, and as the game would say, intellectually challenged. Nora, a tomboy, she can step on me if she wills. Brooke, your second MILF of the game, and let me tell you, all of her face and body features you see, all of them have been surgically implanted. Ashley, the average Manchester girl, whose accent just makes me want to commit mass genocide. Abia is, as you would call it, the female Coomer. She's so addicted to sex that she will literally molest any random female she encounters on the street. Polly, our final girl, is an old-fashioned popular celebrity who has the only option in the game to change to either the Bulge or the Peach. Peak of gaming at its finest, finally a female with a dick. And the last 2 female beings from above who act like some bitchy bimbos, Moxie and June. Conclusion, I rated boobs out of S. It's worse than the old game in gameplay mechanics. The art is alright. At some point I felt overwhelmed by the stuff I had to keep on my screen. I felt like my heart rate was crashing through the floor and my blood pressure lowering by the second. I wanted to stab the woman in the throat at some point after their nerdy comments. Both games are great. On Steam they cost €10 and €16 and 79 cents. Try them before buying or buy them from a cheap and legitimate site. That's all from me, people. I hope you enjoyed my mental challenge. Go take your pills and touch some grass. Enjoy your day. Adios mi personas.
It's a remix and I'm coming with that bow bow bow. Pretty bitch, I'm tryna hit her with that bow bow bow. Can't catch me slipping.